So hello guys, welcome to Didium. So it's been almost more than a month since I have shot a vlog, guys. Wow. So many changes. I'm not in Hyderabad for the last 1 month, and then I've got a new helmet, and this helmet doesn't have any of those camera setups, and I need to repurchase the whole thing again because I thought I will return to Hyderabad within this 1 month, but looks like I'll be here for some more time. So because of all that, I need to purchase everything once again except the camera. I have to get all the mounts and everything. So yeah, so it took quite a lot of time, guys, to get all the things from Amazon, especially because I am also traveling. It's not that I'm there sitting at one place, waiting for the courier to come. So yeah, a lot of travel, so I have to plan the Amazon deliveries ahead. I have to put to that location where I'll be there, and then wow. So after all this, finally I have got all the mounts which are required, and everything I need, the microphone, the wiring setup and everything. And also the weather in here is quite unpredictable, guys. So when I was in Hyderabad, it was quite predictable that I know that this is winter season and it's not going to rain and all that, and Hyderabad did stand in that way. But the problem is, as I moved deep down south, the weather became quite unpredictable and it started to rain every now and then, so I couldn't shoot anything with the camera in these tours. So this will be my first vlog, as I said earlier. And coming to the actual problem, guys, in these thousands of kilometers where I have been for the last 1 month, wow, I had to tell that these Duke seats are actually hard. I have not had this issue any time in the past in my short tours, the weekend trips nearby Hyderabad and all my city trips, never one single issue. But then after I've been driving this really long ride, then I came to realize that the Duke does have some issue with the seating, and that has to do mainly with the seats rather than the rider triangle. So what I was thinking is to do some modifications to the seat. And again, just for this long trip, I didn't want to modify the factory seat to a gel seat or something like that, because once I modify that, then I need to get another seat for my regular driving purposes. So actually, if you want to upgrade your seats, you have 3 options. One is your air cushion seat, which is available like an add-on, and then you have your gel seat, which you have to put it inside your stock seat, so you have to do the modification to the stock seat. And the third one is the memory foam seat, so that you can either add it to your existing seat or you can get a memory foam seat on top of the regular seat. So what did I do is that I didn't really want to try this memory foam thing. One is that I know when memory foams can get quite hot in summer and all that, so I didn't really want to take memory foam, and I really wanted to try this air cushion seat because there are a lot of reviews in the internet where people talk very high about this air cushion seats. So I thought I will give it a try. So just because of all the good reviews, I had to go and pick up an air cushion seat, and then I had multiple options. One is from Grandpitstop, which was 2,500 rupees, and then there was one from Fego. It's called fegofloat, and that was like 2,050 rupees. So these were the things which are available. And there was this third option called rideonair, and the main reason I went for this rideonair is because this has a model called ADV Sport Alpha. So this is very specifically meant for those sports bikes like Dukes, and the other ones are primarily for cruiser bikes like Royal Enfield. So that's the reason I had to get this. And also this one has a full cloth seat and the other ones don't. It's like it has some cloth in the center, and there is some leather in the front, and there is some leather in the back. I don't really like the design, and for some reason I don't think that will very much suit my needs, because I need a full cushion seat, like a full cloth seat. I don't want that. So that's the reason I had to drop that and I had to go for this. That's it. Else I would have gone for that itself. So as always, like every other review, I have used this product really well for the past 1,000 kilometers, and I have ridden this in almost every weather and every road condition, and I'm finally giving you the review after that. Okay, so let me divide this review into 2 things. One is pros and the other one is cons. And in pros, the one thing which quite amazed me was that it actually acts as a suspension for your bike. Sounds weird, right? I felt the same as well. So after installing this seat, the one thing which I could realize is that all the undulations in the road are first passed to your monoshock, and then from your monoshock to your seat, your air cushion seat. So your air cushion seat takes most of those undulations and then it passes on to the rider. So because of that, you feel lot less sharp shocks on your spine than before. And this is really a great advantage, and the difference, if you would ask me, is quite a lot. Because when I used to go in those bad roads, right, I used to really slow down the bike and then I used to go over that. But now I don't need to do that. I can just hover around that and nothing will happen to me or my spine. And in order to do this upgrade, I wanted to replace the suspension itself. But now it saved me from replacing a suspension and I can just live with this seat. So coming back to the pros. So this pros will be all about what has been claimed by the company. So coming into that aspect, this does the job really well. So there is no back pain and there is no pain breaks anymore. And after installing this, for the first time, I didn't stop for the first 300 kilometers and I had to stop only for the fuel refill. That's it. If there was no situation of fuel refill, maybe I could go even longer. I could go 400 kilometers, 500 kilometers without a single stop. So there is no pain after you install this, and this is a major reason of why you should get this. And coming to the second point, this is quite a fun to ride in the city because of the raised seat height. So initially I used to sit like this, okay? So the difference of the seat is just 1 inch. So I used to sit like this, and in this position you don't really get into that fun mode that much like you'll get in a super sport. So now the seat is increased for this 1 inch, so your rider triangle actually changes to a little bit on the super sport side. And I love super sport positions. There are many people who don't like super sport positions, but I just love that position. And this has been quite a fun in the cities. Like, you don't need to bend forward. The seat itself, just pushes you forward like this. And the other thing which I was quite worried about was the cornering abilities, because most people who have given review about air cushion seats, not this particular seat in particular, but generally all the air cushion seats, they have always said that it's been a slight issue during cornering and all that. But this seat fits perfect to Duke seats. The shape of this is so perfect that it will sit exactly in the same cutting of your Duke seat. And also the adjustable belts which they have given along with this is of the new design, not the old design. So it's quite reliable and it also fits well to your seat. So whenever you want to do some cornering, it's not going to shift or it's not going to wobble. And by that, let me tell you that always for air cushion seats you have to fill only up to 30 to 50% of air. Don't fill more than 70%. So if you fill more than 70%, it's going to inflate like a balloon and you are not at all going to be comfortable with that, and it also doesn't serve the purpose. And like I said earlier, I have also ridden this in all types of weather. I have ridden this in hot sun like this, I have ridden this in rainy situation. Till it doesn't have any impact on your seat or the seat cover which comes along. So you don't have any issues in the rain or you don't have any issues in the dry weather as well. So next, coming to the cons, guys. So every product has some cons and this product also has something. And the first con which I would like to mention is the build quality of this. Some of you folks who have been following me in Instagram would have got my first impressions of this seat long back when I was in Coimbatore. So at that time I would have told that the mouth valve and the way it connects to your seat doesn't really give you that much of confidence, and I still stand by that because that's how I feel. And maybe they can give a better material or a better locking mechanism so I could feel a bit confident in that, because currently I don't feel that confident in that portion. And that is the major part of your air seat, because that's the air compartment which holds on to the air. But fortunately, one thing I came to know is that they have an 1 year full replacement warranty. So if something happens to yours, you can just give the seat and get a new seat. So they have that, and also they have a lifetime repair support option. So if something happens to your seat, if it gets punctured and all that, then you can just give it to them and they will repair and they will give it to you back. And the second con which I have is the price of these air cushions, and this is not specific to just this seat, the rideonair. It's also specific to all the air cushions which are available in the market. You see, the lowest is the fegofloat, and that one even costs you around 2050 rupees. I know that these air cushion seats were quite costly in the past, like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 rupees, but now they have come to this 2,000 bracket. But still, I find that the things which comes along with this quite doesn't justify the price. So this is a small request to those air seat manufacturing guys, try to make this in the 1,000 rupees budget. Don't go anything beyond that, because it's not really that worthy, and you have a huge market. I mean, it's not like the scenario which was there earlier, it's not exactly now, because now more people are buying KTMs, now more people are buying sport motorcycles than before, because of a lot of changes in the automobile market, and a lot of youngsters are more interested in getting a sport motorcycle. You guys have a growing market, so try to reduce the price, try to make it in the 1,000 rupees budget. So if you make it there, then this is quite a steal. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you like it, as always, click on the like button. If you have any questions on this, put that in the comment section below. And if you have more questions which you want to discuss in detail, or any long touring tips or anything like that which you have in your mind, always ping me in my Instagram. I will try to reply to you guys as early as possible. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you have been watching the videos for the long time, then please try subscribing to the channel. So that's it, guys. See you next week with another video. Till then, stay safe and ride safe. Bye bye.